Hey, Ox here. So this promo happened earlier today, and I was live on stream. We're talking about the Crystal promo and why EA has now got the community up in arms right now. And I will show you, here is me watching a share play of the Crystal packs being opened on stream. And I'm going to kind of talk about everything that happened and what's going on with the promo, why the community hates it, why I hate it, and why it's bad for Madden overall. And, there's a lot of things that have gone wrong with Madden, right? From glitches on gameplay to MUT itself. And I think I want to tie this together with that Coin Frenzy pack that they freaked out about earlier, because it is kind of interesting. I like that they're trying new things. This isn't really that new. It's a bunch of step packs, and it pays a lot of money, and you're guaranteed the cards out of the step pack, which some people I do believe enjoy. And I think allowing us to go ahead and definitely get cards for a certain amount of money or coins is fine. I prefer the pack stuff, but I can understand that I can appreciate the option to get it guaranteed. So on the positive side, that is that part of it, right? It's guaranteed out of some of the packs. The problem is that you have to go through so many steps to get there, and this promo was all about one engagement, a bunch of step packs, right? And last year when we first got step packs, I was like, this is not good. It feels like a slippery slope, because as we've seen, and it's totally come true, almost every single promo now launches step packs. Now, if EA was truly generous and kind to their consumers, they would allow us to purchase any step of the packs out there. We shouldn't have to pay a couple $100s to reach and buy the step pack that we want. They're just trying to generate any way out, right? You can tell EA puts all their maximum brain power into figuring out ways to generate new money and new revenue instead of actually making the game better overall, because we saw them try something. They threw us a bone with the Coin Frenzy packs, and we were doing well, right? The market inflated. It was good. It was printing right away, but then, the market rebalanced. That's what happens when you put things into the game. But EA then pulled it early because they were afraid of us having fun in the game on the menus that we're not just directly giving the money, because everything in MUT that's not gameplay right now, they want to make us pay for it like a casino, not like a good one. Really bad odds. We'll get to that in a second. So it's just overall frustrating that the MUT menu guys, the one that's kind of enjoy grinding it, the one that have really built up MUT to what it is, building the squad, looking at what you have, and getting your roster together, are the ones that continue to pay for this. Now, it's not just the MUT menu guys. It's not just the MUT players overall. Comp dudes, they have to pay for it too, because they added plus speed to these theme team guys that are going to make other cards, they're making them overpowered, okay? So the entire community got hit by this. If you want to play comp, you better have these cards, or otherwise you'll be at a competitive disadvantage. So, and this is just one drop, right? And because I see a lot of people out there, and we're going to get to the rest of the community and why the community's infighting, saying, oh, it's whatever, it's just a couple cards. But this is how it starts. This is, hey, a lot of people got these cards, right? EA's looking at the numbers. They're really powerful cards. We should do this again. We got a lot of revenue from it. Let's pump it again. When you got the 2K guys out here yo, this is how it started for us. It was good value on these step packs, and then now everything is that way. And then it gets stale, it gets bad, and then it gets worse over time. We see this with premium passes, right? I don't know why we have premium passes that charge us money. They could just give us that stuff for free for grinding their game. We already paid for the game. Why keep charging us more passes? It's not a free-to-play game, EA. Okay? So B&Ds, the same thing. We're buying B&Ds with real money now. Cuts even worse for it. EA sees these things, and they just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. We even saw it in other mobile products. Remember the $1,000 Randy Moss situation, where Randy Moss basically, they came out, it's yeah, it's about $1,000 to get this overpowered Randy Moss. And they said during the live stream of that promo, but it's okay, Randy Moss can be on your team all year. You basically got him, so $1,000, you're kind of set. That is a very annoying type of reasoning, because guess what? I checked back a little bit later and asked people that still play mobile, hey, what did happen to Randy Moss? Oh yeah, he got inflated away. He was beat in 2 weeks. So I just overall looking at this with disgust in my mouth. You'd be well, you're a content creator. You get into it. Well, yeah, because I got to create content on the content. I realize I'm part of the problem. I get it. I understand. It's just frustrating overall when I thought MUT was off to a good start, right? Budget cards were back. They were listening. And now we're getting this. And, they're making so much money off us. You end up driving away more through goodwill by doing things like this and giving us more like this. With promos that the solo players, the NMS players, they can't engage with it. There's nothing except for 3 God cards released for like $250, $300. And I got people out here, right? I got other content creators, if we want to look at them, making stuff like, and nothing against Up and Adam. I know he gets his jollies from EA. He is an inside man. Don't get it twisted. But, like, should every single promo drop cater to everyone? Yeah. Duh. And why does every content promo that doesn't, not every, okay. It feels like the vast majority of promo just applies to the money spenders, right? Since when have we gotten to promo? We're like, oh man, money spenders are not getting anything. But those people that grind solos and NMS and the market, the guys that like to do sets, do well, right? Like the only one that I can remember in recent history, we're like, oh man, the set guys, the MUT menu guys are eating well here, are Team Diamonds. And then they murdered Team Diamonds. Remember how cool that used to be? We used to do a bunch of sets, make cards, sell, profit, get the big card, profit there. But it took a lot of work, like 8 hours to complete the sets sometimes between buying all the cards, whether you pre-buy it or bought during the day of. Ton of time to grind and make coins. So they're screwed now because they started offering those cards just in the store. So like the Team Diamond Master went down in price, and it's like, what's the point of doing it when there's not much profit? It's not really special because you can just get a 50-50 shot at him. He's on the block for a couple million coins versus like 8 million coins that it took to make him because there's so much and so intense. So it definitely feels like the people that like grinding the game are taking massive L's here. And it's so frustrating overall. And I shout out to the comp players that are complaining about it, like Drini. EA got me out of $300 for 3 players today, but I'm the bad person that should stay quiet for calling out EA and bad things they need to fix to protect the esport, right? He's referring to this tweet from Civ about, he's saying comp players, you're ruining the esport by complaining, and it's going to go away like 2K League, which it'd probably go away whether they did or did not complain regardless. So the community is really split, right? The inside EA guys like Civ, Up and Adam being like, yo, chill. Don't be criticizing EA because they're going to take things away from you. Or saying something like, yo, what's the problem with EA putting out a promo and cards only for the money spenders? Because it alienates 97% of your audience. Even the money spenders don't like this, right? Drini spends money. I spend money. We don't like it. You're bringing bad will to the game. So just overall, it's frustrating to see this game erode the confidence of the community after what we had seen to start the product, right? Like, and if you're going to bring innovation, please do stuff more like Coin Frenzy. Don't pull it after a couple hours just because people make coins for a little bit. If they would have brought out something else today alongside this, I think there'd be a lot less of the problem, right? If they would have brought the no money spenders out and maybe made a solo to get you one of these cards, but not B&D or a series of solos, right? If they would have came out with a journey today, we could have got one of these things and it was like 10 hours to complete something insane. Dude, that would have been the greatest promo of all time. But did they do that? No. They didn't do the hard thing. They didn't make content. They just put out 3 cards and gave us step bundles where we have to do every step. So overall, I'm just frustrated. Let me know what you guys think. That's it. I'll see you guys soon. Twitch.tv/GodFox. Peace.